Hey, it's your buddy, Peace and Harmony with you here today. Reclaiming your personal power after covert narcissistic abuse. Part 2. Reclaiming your personal power. Getting to know yourself again. Reclaiming your rights. Reclaiming your identity. Seeing yourself in a new light. Seeing yourself with all your magnificence. Your magnificence is your authentic you, your communicator, your creator, your creative side, your proactive side, the part of you that loves to do and the part of you that just loves to be. The part of you that has positive emotions that have just been waiting to bubble up to the surface but have been basically misplaced by all the sort of negative feelings, the resentment, the anger that had been leading you in your life while you're going through the abuse with this person. And although we were negatively fueled for some period of time, it's time to let that go and come from a new fuel, come from a new part of you, one that's more positive in nature, more happy in nature, more uplifting in nature, and connected to truly something that is going to be with you for the rest of your days. The real you, the real passion, the real joy that had been circumvented, that had been carved out, that had been overlooked, the one that had been ignored and mistreated in a previous relationship with a covert narcissist. Now keep in mind, these people, this is how they are, and the harm that they inflicted, it was just that. It's a past, it's a previous tense, but you now, if you reclaim your power by speaking I am happy, I am connected to the greater good that I love, I am connected to my passion, I am connected to my love and life. And as you continue to reaffirm your I am statements, you're going to get connected to your personal power. And it might have been muffled, it might have been really, really swept under the rug for a long time if you had been in this abusive relationship and driven by sort of a codependency and enabling of someone where you're constantly taking care of them rather than taking care of you. This might feel a little bit new, this might feel a little bit foreign, this might feel a little bit uncomfortable, but it's you seeking to heal, getting out of that poverty consciousness, out of that wounded consciousness, out of that hurt consciousness, and reaffirming something more positive about yourself and life and your talents and your strength that are all within you, that are looking to come out. The ones that have been really dusted over. I mean, it's time now to emerge from all that negativity and breathe into existence a little bit more positivity, beginning with the I am statements. Those are very helpful. Affirmations are extremely fundamentally powerful for regaining your personal power. It gives you the perspective that you are your own person and you're not just this role that was with this person. I'm not just Mrs. So-and-so. I'm not just, somebody's caregiver. I am more than that. I am me and I am free. As you continue to make these affirmations and these statements and then follow with your passion. I am passionate. I am passionate. I am passionate about life. I love life. I am connected to all that is good. I am connected. As you continue these affirmations and confirm your talents. I am creative. I am an awesome cook. I'm a great housekeeper. I keep my life in a simple manner. I love to live simply. I love to live in a state of joy. I love to live in a state of bliss. I am free of conflict. I am now at peace. These sort of statements, as you continue to reaffirm them, you're going to bring more of this into existence for yourself in your life. However, affirmations are the very healing glue. It's the healing salve that you need to bring into your mind, your body, and into your spirit. These positive affirmations will bring you out of that isolation and it'll bring you more into connection with a stronger part of you. Not the part of you that was abused. You have to disconnect from those feelings because the abuse, the exploitation, the control, that was all a lie. Those were all lies that you're not good enough, that you deserve to be less than, that you deserve to be inferior. Those are all lies. They're not part of the authentic, the real you that lives in abundance, that lives in joy, that can give to the world and enjoys and is connected to all that is around you. So it's getting out of that maladaptive identity and getting into a new identity. I have a lot of videos here on this channel, and you can see that I do go into some of this in several videos. And I think that this is really important because you need to really see yourself in a new light that's energized, that's connected to the good, that's searching. And it's going to feel maybe some uncomfortable. It's going to require some effort. It's going to require some work, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to require some searching. It's going to require some rigorous honesty with yourself. I no longer desire to live in guilt. I no longer desire to live in fear. I no longer desire to live in uncertainty. I desire and I deserve to live in peace. I deserve to live in abundance. I deserve to live and get together with happy people. I deserve to live on my own and be happy. These are all affirmations that are unique to you, that are forecasting where you want to go in your life, rather than the storminess and the resentment and the anger and the fear and the uncertainty that was created in the environment housed by the abuser. So now that you've seen the light, now that you've seen what's gone on, it's time for you to reclaim your power and do this each and every day. Sometimes moment by moment is what it takes. If you've recently exposed this person, then it's going to be very hard work right in the beginning. You're going to have a lot of intrusive thoughts, a lot of shaky grounds, a lot of shaky days, a lot of tearful days. Yes, we have to pick up the pieces. Even if it's one piece, the simpler the better. Pick up your pieces and move on. Hold your head up high. Even if you have to close your eyes in faith and let it soak in and let it settle in. Follow your dream. Rekindle your dream. Get that little spark. Sometimes a little spark is all you need. Even if the spark has been, it seemed like it's been out for a long time, it is still there. You're still a spark of life. You're still a spark of the eternal flame. Look for that little spark. Look for that little glimpse of hope, what you love. Even if it's a scent, even if it's a feeling, even if it's a book, even if it's a passage, even if it's a friend or a family member that just came to your attention who is actually very positive for you, and you had let them go all through the while with this relationship with the covert narcissist. They kept you from them. So much of what was required by your family or this relationship kept you separated from the real you, your real interests, your real talents. Pick up that paintbrush, pick up that tennis racket, start to get in wherever you're at. Join your bridge group, join some sort of meetup on meetup.com. Look for a simple walking group, look for a simple bird watching group, look for a simple drawing group. These are all things that you can find on meetup.com or start. You can look at your local library, your local resources, your local church, your local junior college. They all have different classes that you can partake in. And spend some money on these sort of things, because that can be very nurturing for you. If you feel like this is not enough and you need to go see your doctor, schedule an appointment with your primary care physician. Say, I'm experiencing a lot of apathy in my life. I'm feeling hopeless. A lot of the times we find that people who have gone through this severe emotional abuse with a covert narcissist, they have a learned helplessness. They've tried so many times for so long that they are in a stage of what is called learned helplessness, where they've literally learned to become helpless and no longer continue to try. And this is very devastating. This is deep wounds of psychological abuse, and you can learn to get through this. Look at my previous videos on learned helplessness and how this impacts you, and how your negative self-talk and your physical body and lack of energy and cramps and feelings of fatigue and things of this nature. You can rise up out of this. It's very important. You can do it. Just begin the steps, little by little. Every little bit of progress is moving you in your right direction. And don't be dismayed if your progress seems like it's one step forward, 2 steps back, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Eventually, it's going to be 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 3 steps forward, 1 step back, and eventually you're going to get further and further, and you will arrive to the place where you're beginning to heal, and then advanced healing, and then healed. Stay the path. Keep your eye on your goal of a whole and complete and healed you, and little by little those pieces will come together. please use the tools here that I recommend if they can assist you on your journey. The recovery journal, all those sort of things are some tools and some structure that you can use for the time being. I recommend you keep it going, but even if it's temporary, it can help get you on the right path. Peace and harmony with you here today. Wishing you all the best. Please share, please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussions, and support.